Good afternoon, dear students. Thank you.
Good afternoon, teacher. ¿Le puedo decir algo?
Yes, tell me.
La compañera Thais Arevalo dice que no se va a poder conectar hoy a clase porque anda vacunándose.
Oh, really? That's that one? Okay, no problem. That's for me is a good and excellent, outstanding idea. So give me a minute. Let me jot down the name. Oh, by the way, guys, once again, my greetings for you. Thank you, all of you, for being here. Today is Wednesday, 21st, July 2021. Well, guys, for today's class, we continue working on with the present simple tense, okay? As I said earlier, or at the beginning of this module, remember, this one, the module number 3, is actually a general review from the module number 1 and number 2. Hopefully, in this week, we well, I'm not pretty sure, but I think today and tomorrow we can finish the structure about the present simple tense. So that's mean for the next week, we can start the new structure, another tense, okay? So today, once again, we're going to study some part of the grammar about the simple past tense and then some exercises based on the present simple tense. Okay, guys, something quite important. Number 1, concept of definition about the present simple tense. This, you know, everyday activities, daily activities, habits, routines. Concept of definition about the present simple tense. Number 2, in the number 2, remember the affirmative. When we word in the present simple tense with any verb, okay, the verb itself has not changed. The section, well, is actually on the third person, he, she, and it, in which we need to apply the spelling rules, the suffixes s, es, ies. We also learned the address of frequency. Remember something that we practiced yesterday, the address of frequency, clouds time, and today, guys, well, it's time to practice a big grammar, third person, spelling rules, okay? Here we go. Let me share my screen so you can understand what I'm talking about. It's pretty hot in here. I don't know, I was pretty hot. There you go. Let's do it. Guys, can you see the PowerPoint presentation?
Yes.
Bring it on, thank you. Oh, by the way, please, I need you guys to keep your cameras on. Please, keep your cameras on. I do respect your privacy, but remember, every time when I call someone, you don't answer or has no responses. Unfortunately, I have to jot down your name in here, okay? I got some students, okay? They are here, but actually, the name says they are here, but every time I call those students, I have no responses, okay? And the cameras is off. So please, this is part of your participation. So please try to keep your cameras on. And something else which is very important, if you have any emergency or something that, well, come up, you need to leave the meeting, please let me know it. Type a private message and say, teacher, I have to go. Teacher, I have an emergency. Please do not leave without saying anything. Let me know it. I have some students that in the middle of the class, they leave the meeting. En media clase se van. Yo tengo 2 anotados. Okay? If you have an emergency or something, please type the private message and tell me, teacher, I got a problem, my internet connection, well, something that came up. But please do not leave in the middle of the class without saying anything. Okay, So guys, as you can see, this is going to be our topic for today class. In order to understand the third person spelling rule well, we need to start from or start at some point. So this is a good activity. Let's talk about jobs and routines. Jobs and routines, okay? Jobs, you know, means trabajos, routines, that's belong rutinas, and is actually about the present simple tense, okay? So this is gonna be the first activity. In the first activity, you will see some images. Actually, there are 12 images, 12. And you're going to think or figure it out, what are those jobs? The occupation. Jobs and occupation, they are actually synonyms. If somebody says, what's your occupation or what do you do? Remember the question? What do you do? ¿Qué te dedicas? What do you do? Well, I'm a teacher. What do you do? Or what job do you have? Basically the same. So let's practice, guys. This is going to be the activity number 1. Here we go. Como vamos a practicar, chicos, lo que son terceras personas el día de hoy, necesito que cada uno de ustedes, los que vayan a participar, empiecen con he o she. Remember, terceras personas, he or she. So for this activity, guys, as you can see, 13 different jobs. And I want you to look up those pictures and write what might be the jobs, okay? For this activity, you will have 2 minutes. Start writing, please. 2 minutes. One minute. Okay, time to start. Let's begin. I need a volunteer. There will be three different volunteers, okay? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, that's it. Let's start. Miss Burgos, then Castro, Hilda, right? And then Genesis Sanchez. Okay, so just start, Miss Burgos Daniela. 1, 2, 3, and 4, please.
He is a doctor. He is a policeman.
Go on.
He is a tech. He is a sayer.
Okay, thank you. Well, in the number 1 was correct. Doctor, that is the job. But the number 2, if you just say police, es la policía, pero estamos hablando de un miembro de esa institución. ¿Cómo sería?
Es un estudiante de policía, creo que sí.
No es estudiante, ya está, ya ejerce su función, pero policía, no confunda con nuestro idioma, porque, bueno, en la variación de castellano en Ecuador, aquí decimos, tanto la institución como la persona que trabaja, policía. ¿Qué es este lugar? Aquí es la policía. ¿Quién es el que está ahí? Un policía. Ok. Pero en inglés es diferente. Ok. El que trabaja en esa institución, ¿cómo se lo denomina? Ok. No, no insult. Es una combinación. A eso se le llama... Yeah, tell me.
Policeman.
Okay, number 1 is could be a policeman, okay, policeman, o policewoman, o lo que dijo el señor Mosquera, pero le faltó algo, Mr. Mosquera, al inicio. Tiene que combinar police
officer.
Police officer, yes, officer. Algo peculiar que tiene entre los idiomas, perdón, entre la variación de inglés británico y el americano, es que en el americano no es común decir police, policeman o police officer. ¿Ok? Hay una variación que es más común, al menos la he escuchado, que es, ¿se acuerdan cómo se llama la película de ese robot? Que también es policía.
Robocop.
¿Voy a repetirla?
Robocop.
Ok. Separa la palabra robot. ¿Qué te queda?
Cop.
Cop. ¿Cop qué será?
Como capitán.
No. ¿Qué podría ser cop?
Patrulla.
Policía. Policía, viene a dar como un policía. Por eso le llaman a la película Robocop. Es como un policía robot. Pero esa es la variación, ¿ok? En lo que es American English, they call cop. No, ok, no está mal si usted le dice police officer o policeman, policewoman. It works, ¿ok? Pero están esas variaciones, como castellano o español de Colombia y Ecuador, pues tengo algo para mostrarle aquí. Pues la vez que yo estuve allá, aquí nosotros le decimos a un artículo para llevar las cosas, le decimos funda. Funda, ¿verdad? Tiene una funda para cargar. Allá en Colombia le llaman bolsas. Imagínense, bolsas. No pregunte eso allá en Ecuador, le dije a la niña. Si usted quiere algo, no puede decir, por favor, déme un par de bolsas. En Ecuador, no. En Ecuador, aquí no. No haga eso, le digo a la niña colombiana. No puede hacer eso. Pida funda, por favor. Ok. Esa es la variación. Existen variaciones en todos los idiomas. Okay, and the number 3 was incorrect. How do we call the occupation of the job in the number 3?
Is a
Waiter.
waiter.
Yeah, correct. A waiter. Or a waiter, as you prefer. Yeah, waiter is this person, okay? When you go to the restaurant, okay, there is a person who is in charge to take the clients or customers, okay? He showed the menu. What do you want to eat? So that is the customer. Mesero, customer. And the number 4. Who can help me with the number 4? What is the correct word?
She is a saleswoman. woman. Sailors, woman.
Okay. Or you can be shop assistants. Okay. Porque si tú dices sell woman o sell person, es una persona que es encargada de un negocio. O sea, que es encargada de ventas, pero en una palabra más global. La persona que trabaja en un negocio y ofrece los artículos ahí, que trabaja en ese lugar, es shop assistant. Shop assistant, which is a bit different. Okay, please. Miss Hilda, I think you were the number 2. Help me with the number 5, 6, 7, and 8. 5, 6, 7,
Ya.
and 8, please.
5, tengo babysitter. Creo que es
Okay.
niñera. Lo que pasa es que las imágenes no.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Go ahead.
Ya, estoy confundiendo las 6 y las 7 porque tienen la misma imagen. No sé si son actores.
Okay, no problem. Relax. It's up to you.
He is an actor y la otra es como que un productor porque está como grabar.
Okay.
He is a producer.
Mhm.
Y la 8 creo que es un mesero, porque solo se ve un hombre de color blanco.
Okay. Jesus.
He is a waiter.
Okay, no problem. Well, the number 5. Well, let me tell you that is no a babysitter. It's something else. It's another kind of job. But if you tell me the babysitter, well, it's actually a job. It's an occupation, but unfortunately, it's not. What might be the number 5?
Personal teacher.
Yeah, she is a teacher.
She is.
Can you repeat, Mr. Mosquera? But use el sujeto, okay?
She is a personal teacher.
Okay, or más común, ella es una profesora. How do you say that?
She is a teacher.
She is a teacher, period. Okay, in the number 6 is correct. The number 6 is correct. Number 7, it's no a producer. What can be the number 7? Is the opposite of an actor. Actor is for a man. And for a woman, actor is a man, okay? Es como nosotros digamos actor y para la mujer, esa de ahí, pero en inglés, okay? How do you say that in English?
Actress.
Yes, excellent. Okay, but use the subject.
She's an actress.
Okay, and the number 8, well, is no waiter. What can be? What might be the number 8? Yes. Writer, correct. No, reader. Reader, what sounds a bit. Is a writer, like writer, or can be a journalist, a writer. That's perfect. Well, there was another volunteer, but I forgot her name. It was a woman, I think. It was a girl. Okay, it was you, Miss Hennessy Sanchez, please. Number 9, 10, 11, and 12, please.
She is teacher. He is shepherd.
Whoa, okay.
She is nurse. She is counting.
Okay, give me a minute. That's perfect. Well, the number 9, unfortunately, is not a teacher. Can you see the difference in the picture number 3 with the picture number 9? Check the uniform or the outfit. You see, they are pretty similar, pretty alike. So in the number 3 is a waiter. So how can we call a woman the word in a restaurant?
She is waitress.
Yes, very good. In the number 10, well, Jesus Christ, you make me laugh in the number 10. Somebody said pastor, ¿verdad? Okay, that's it, okay? Porque está con las manos así, okay? No, it's not the occupation, it's different. That person is an audience where there is judges, okay? And he is defending a person or people.
He's attorney.
Yes, correct. Okay, but this is very formal word. Es una palabra muy formal. Algo, el sinónimo de esa, señor Mosquera. Una más sencilla. Ya vamos a escribirla, ya les voy a mostrar.
Lawyer.
Yes.
Lawyer.
Okay, but complete word.
He's a lawyer.
Yeah, correct. The number 11, correct. And the number 12, what is the job in the number 12? Number 12, hello, come on, who can help me? ¿Cómo se llama? Los que están detrás del, donde venden cerveza, el que te despacha.
Continent.
Bartender.
Bartender or barman, okay, or barwoman in this case. Well, actually, I don't know if it's correct to say barwoman. Well, interested. Chicos, algo que estoy tomando en cuenta, por favor, no se olvide del artículo un, uno o una, cada vez que trabajamos con las terceras personas o en singular, ¿ok? Tiene que estar ese artículo. Él es un doctor. Ella es una oficial de policía. Recuerde el artículo un o una. He is a doctor. Okay? She is a teacher. He is a writer. So don't forget, we need to use the article. Necesitamos utilizar el artículo. The article in singular countable noun, especially here, the jobs. Okay? This are for the jobs. Well, fantastic, guys. That's perfect. Okay, so give me a minute. So let's continue with the next part. Okay, let me see. That's perfect. Let me share once again my screen. Give me a minute. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so let's continue. Now it's time to practice. Para trabajar el present simple tense, nosotros vamos a necesitar verbos. Okay? So in this activity, as you can see, we have some verbs in pink word or purple word. Well, I don't know how to see the difference between pink and purple. I think this color is pink. It's pink for me. Well, the words in pink color, you see, finished, get home, get to work, get up, go to work, have breakfast, leave, work, and write. So we're going to use one of these words to complete the activity, okay? The number one is done. My name is Alan. I'm from England, but I lived in Tokyo. So you continue, read carefully and decide which of those verbs are the correct ones to complete the activity. For this exercise, guys, once again, you will have 3 minutes. After that, I'll pick up 1, 2, 3. I'll pick up 7 different students to practice with me, okay, in speaking. Please, 3 minutes. 1 minute. Okay, guys, time to start. Student number 1 will be Miss Castro Wacon Solange. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Okay, now listen up, Miss. Escucha, por favor, listen.
Okay.
I want you to read from the beginning up to the number 2. Okay? From the beginning up to the number 2. Please start.
Okay. My name is Alan. I am from England. Book. I live in Tokyo. I am journalist. I work for an English language magazine.
Okay, stop. Thank you. Stop. Thank you. That is for the number 2. Okay, thank you, Miss. Okay, something very important here is the pronunciation of the word, I'm sorry, this one. But, no but. But, okay? I'm from England, but. And the other one, please, don't confuse, guys. Hay dos palabras parecidas. Bueno, a primera vista, aunque no lo son. Una es con la letra F, que esa se pronuncia life. Life. Esta de aquí es el verbo vivir. Live. ¿Ok? Esta se pronuncia live. I'm from England, but I live in Tokyo. So be careful. Thank you, Miss. Well, let's continue with another student, Mr. Nixon Pita. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Okay, again, from the beginning, desde el inicio up to the number 3.
My name is Alan. I am from England, but I live in Tokyo. I'm journalist. I work for an English language magazine and it go to work.
Ok, thank you. Ok, chicos, por favor, tienen que estar poniendo atención, lo acabo de repetir, no es but, y no es live, live, ok, y el pronombre personal no es I, es I, so be careful with that. Jesus. Okay, so let's continue with another students. Let me see. Mr. Omar, good afternoon. Please, again, from the number 1 up to the number 3.
My name is Alan. I'm from England, but I live in Tokyo. I'm a journalist. I work for an English language magazine, and I write about life in Japan.
Correct, thank you. Okay, Mr. Omar, please help me. I want you to speak, pronounce slowly or carefully the difference of this verb and this one. But I, and then number 3. Please read number, what is this? Number 1, I think. Yes, number 1 and then number 3.
But I live in Tokyo. I write about life in Japan.
Correct, thank you. Do you see the difference? Puedo escuchar la pronunciación, ok, entre el verbo y la otra palabra que es vida, life, okay? Be careful, guys. Thank you, Mr. Omar. Let's continue. Moreno Felix Alfredo, please, you continue with the number 4, 5, and 6. 4, 5, and 6, please. From the beginning, 4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
Speak. Please start.
I get up early at
No,
7
stop.
o'clock.
Mr. Alfredo, del inicio hasta las 7. Hasta las 6, perdón. Necesito chequear su pronunciación. Del inicio hasta las 6.
My name is Alan. I'm from England, but I live in Tokyo. I am journalist. I get to work for English language magazine and teacher, la 3 no la tengo.
Okay, the number 3 is write. Escribir. I'm right.
And I write about life in Japan. I get up early at 7 o'clock. Get home. La 6 tampoco la tengo, profe.
Okay, then the number 5 is leave. This one? This one?
Okay. And leave home at 7:45.
Okay, thank you. That's it. Thank you. Okay, so please focus on the pronunciation of some words, especially of the countries. Recuerda que ya hemos practicado lo que son los países, Japan. Okay, so the word Japan. Y la hora, bueno, la hora usted la puede decir como usted la dijo en su momento, 7:45. It actually works. That is the common way. But in academic English, it's different. You can say it's 7:45, or 7:45, 7:45. Well, this is academic English, but you know, be careful with that. Okay, let's check it out. The next part, 7 and 8. 7 and 8. Let me see who can help me with that. Oh, okay, wait a minute. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's finish this. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Who wants to carry out the last part? Click on the button. Please volunteer to read that complete exercise. Okay, here we go. Come on, click on the button. Jesus, I didn't see the name. Ah, it was you, Mr. Omar. Okay, go ahead. Thank you.
My name is Alan. I'm from England, but I live in Tokyo. I'm a journalist. I work for an English language magazine, and I write about life in Japan. I get up early at 7 o'clock, have breakfast, and leave home at 7:45. I go to work by car. I get to work an hour later. My home is very far from my office. I finish work at 5 o'clock and go to home every day at 6 o'clock. I go to bed late at 11 o'clock.
Okay, thank you. That's fantastic. Thank you, mister. I appreciate it. Well, guys, so these are a short profile about the guy, about Alan. Now it's time to carry out the next activity. In the next part, you guys going to hear an audio track. Well, now it's time to practice third spelling rules, okay? Third person. But before that, I want you to take notes. So your notebook and a pen. As you can see, we have 3 columns. In the column number 1, we have the activities. You see the activities? In the column number 2, we have Alan. We already know that. Ya sabemos la actividad de Alan in the previous exercise. In this one, we are going to get the information, Paul's information. So I want you guys to listen carefully and jot down or write down the pieces of information. Get up, leave home, go to work, get to work, finish work, get home, and go to bed. Okay? Please, notebook and pen. Let's begin.
So, tell me about your typical day. What time do you get up?
I get up early, at 7 o'clock.
What time do you leave home?
After I take a shower and have breakfast, I leave home at 8 o'clock.
How do you go to work?
I go by train. My office is very far from my home.
What time do you get to work?
I get to work 90 minutes later, at 9:30.
Do you enjoy your work?
Yes, I do. I meet a lot of interesting people.
What time do you finish?
I finish work at 7 o'clock. It's a long day.
And what time do you get home?
I get home at 8:30.
What time do you go to bed?
I don't go to bed late. I go to bed at 10 o'clock.
Okay, guys, one more time.
So, tell me about your typical day. What time do you get up?
I get up early, at 7 o'clock.
What time do you leave home?
After I take a shower and have breakfast, I leave home at 8 o'clock.
How do you go to work?
I go by train. My office is very far from my home.
What time do you get to work?
I get to work 90 minutes later, at 9:30.
Do you enjoy your work?
Yes, I do. I meet a lot of interesting people.
What time do you finish?
I finish work at 7 o'clock. It's a long day.
And what time do you get home?
I get home at 8:30.
What time do you go to bed?
I don't go to bed late. I go to bed at 10 o'clock.
Okay, fantastic, guys. Well, before carrying out this activity, as usual in my class, I need to show the exercises structure that we're going to chat tomorrow. Remember that yesterday we practiced about the fifth person spelling rules, and today we focus on here. Now, I want you to listen once again the audio track and listen carefully the way how the other person made the questions. Now, I want you to focus, listen carefully about how the other person makes the questions. What time do you? How do you? At what time do you? And so on. Please focus on the question. Ahora, por favor, se concentran en las preguntas. Okay? Focus on the questions. Here we go.
So, tell me about your typical day. What time do you get up?
I get up early, at 7 o'clock.
What time do you leave home?
After I take a shower and have breakfast, I leave home at 8 o'clock.
How do you go to work?
I go by train. My office is very far from my home.
What time do you get to work?
I get to work 90 minutes later, at 9:30.
Do you enjoy your work?
Yes, I do. I meet a lot of interesting people.
What time do you finish?
I finish work at 7 o'clock. It's a long day.
And what time do you get home?
I get home at 8:30.
What time do you go to bed?
I don't go to bed late. I go to bed at 10 o'clock.
Okay, fantastic. You see the way how the other person makes the question? Now, let's check out your answers. Let's check out the answers. let's talk about Paul's schedule. Okay, so for this activity, let's practice with Miss Jimenez Kenya. Good afternoon, Miss. Jimenez Kenya, are you there? It's not there. Okay, no problem. Let's continue. So Lance Castro, good afternoon, Miss. Help me, please, with, let's talk about Paul's information, Miss. So question number 1, what time does Paul get up?
¿Cuál era la pregunta número 1?
Yeah, what time does Paul get up?
I don't know, teacher.
You don't know?
No.
Ok, de Paul, ¿a qué hora se levantaba Paul? La primera es get up, levantarse, ¿verdad? Tenemos ya la información de Alan, que es 7 a.m. So let's talk about now Paul. Do you have that piece of
O sea, sí
information?
sé la pregunta y la respuesta de Alan, pero es que en la de Paul no se escuchaba, al menos yo no la escuché. Yo escuché fue la 3 y la 4, y la 6 y la
Really?
7, pero
Okay, give
la
a
2 y
minute. Let me check my system. Okay. Bueno, le damos el beneficio de la duda a Miss Solange. No problem. Puede ser. Okay. Jesus. Let me pick up another student. Let me see. Genesis Arriaga. Good afternoon, Miss.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Wow. Hello, dear. Okay. Please give me information about Paul for the number 1.
He gets up at 7 o'clock.
Interested. 7 o'clock. Okay. But remember, when we speak in third person, cuando hablamos en terceras personas, ¿qué le aumentamos al get?
Sí dije he gets.
Oh, really? Okay. I'm sorry. I beg your pardon, Miss. I'm sorry. Okay. Please help me with the number 2. Please don't go.
He leaves home at 8 o'clock.
Okay, fantastic. Congratulations, Miss. That's actually correct words. The correct answer. Okay, let's continue. Jamila Dolgin, good afternoon. 3 and 4, please. 3 and 4. Jamilet, no? Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I need your participation. Okay, Sanji Jimenez, good afternoon, please. Number 3 and 4.
Good afternoon. He go to work B9.
Number 4.
I don't know, teacher. Tengo 5, 6, 7, 4. No logré.
You don't know the number 4. Okay, who can help me with the number 4? Number 4, who can help me with the number 4? Okay, Miss. Okay, but Jesus. Okay, help me please with the number 4. Anyone? Alguien con la número 4, por favor.
La número 4, I get to work at 9:30.
The number 4. The number 4 is I get to work. I get to work. Dígalo en tercera persona, mi Iselda. Vamos. Paul o he
He gets to work at 9:30.
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you. Good. Okay, number 5, 6, and 7, please. You can help me with 5, 6, and 7.
He
Okay,
finished
Damaris,
work.
thank you.
He finished work at 7 o'clock. He gets home at 8:30. And he goes to bed at 10 o'clock.
Okay, fantastic. Well, that's correct. So those are the verbs, okay, applying obviously the rules, okay, of the present simple tense. That's perfect. Okay, guys, now it's time to practice interrogative. As you can see in the column number 1, we have the activities. Get up, leave home, go to work, get to work, finish work, get home, and go to bed. I want you guys now to write questions in third person. Try to recall information from the previous courses. You say, teacher, I don't remember how to make question in third person. I just remember when I talk to another person face to face, the auxiliary verb is do. For example, I can say, what time do you get up? What time did you leave home? How do you go to work? But in third person, you need to work with another auxiliary verb.
Does.
Now, yes, correct, mister. The auxiliary verb for the third person is does. That's correct. Now, I want you to make question for each activity. Make the question for each activity in third person. What's the subject? El sujeto va a ser Paul. Okay, I'm sorry, Alan. The subject is Alan. So make question in third person for Alan. Okay, before carry out that activity, please listen again. Escucha una vez más cómo se formulan las preguntas. Esas mismas preguntas que se formulan en el audio, ¿ok? Que se las hace en forma directa con do you, yo quiero que esas de ahí las pase a terceras personas. Como acabo de escuchar, el auxiliar aquí va a ser does. All right? Now, listen again.
So, tell me about your typical day. What time do you get up?
I get up early, at 7 o'clock.
What time do you leave home?
After I take a shower and have breakfast, I leave home at 8 o'clock.
How do you go to work?
I go by train. My office is very far from my home.
What time do you get to work?
I get to work 90 minutes later, at 9:30.
Do you enjoy your work?
Yes, I do. I meet a lot of interesting people.
What time do you finish?
I finish work at 7 o'clock. It's a long day.
And what time do you get home?
I get home at 8:30.
What time do you go to bed?
I don't go to bed late. I go to bed at 10 o'clock.
Okay, guys? Well, as you heard, so those questions, do you, okay? All of them with do you. Now, I want you to switch those questions into third person structure. What's the subject? ¿Cuál va a ser mi sujeto? Alan. All right? For this activity, guys, you will have 2 minutes. Please switch the questions. 2 minutes. 1 minute. Okay, guys, it's done. Good. Well, now, I want you to think something quite important in the present simple tense, especially in the question and the negative. Remember, algo importante en tener en cuenta en el presente simple es que en el presente simple se involucran varias estructuras, las básicas, las que estamos viendo ahora, los verbos, sumamente importantes, pero más allá de eso es no confundir algo muy importante. Una cosa son los verbos, ¿ok? Los auxiliares, do y does, ¿ok? Do, does for the questions, lo que acaba de hacer usted, y los negativos, que son muy parecidos, solo es que es con don't y doesn't, ¿ok? Don't, doesn't. Y otra cosa es un mundo aparte, pero es present simple, es el verbo to be, is, are, and am. Completamente aparte, separadas, ¿ok? Algo que estoy viendo ahorita aquí, que hemos venido trabajando, y necesito también recalcar ese punto, es esa parte del verbo to be with the auxiliary verbs, ¿ok? Por una extraña razón, no sé si de pronto, no todos obviamente, pero necesito recalcar eso, que al momento de pronunciar, por ejemplo, en lo que acabamos de hacer en la lectura, es decir, yo vivo, escuchaba a veces poner el verbo to be, I am live, o he's live. So, es la combinación del verbo to be y el verbo principal. And that's not correct. Tenemos que trabajar en esa parte también de ahí. Okay. Jesus, we have a lot of work to do. Okay, let's practice. Here we go, Miss Arriaga Genesis. Good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon, teacher. Tell me.
Okay, so please help me with the question number 1, 2, and 3. Third person.
What time does Alan get up? What time does Alan leave home? How does Alan go to work?
Okay, that's correct. Thank you. Congratulations, miss. Excellent. I thought the number 3 would be a little bit difficult for you, but well, congratulations. Next one, let me see. Emily Garcia, please. Number 4 and 5. Miss Emily. No, no answers. Ok, chicos, por favor, necesito su cooperación. Ya van algunas veces que no participan. Su cámara está apagada y yo no sé si están o no están ahí. Okay, next one, Pluastola. Help me with the number 4 and 5, please.
¿Cuál?
Speak, please, speak.
Ya, Alan, I get to work.
No, no, miss. La actividad era realizar las preguntas, ¿ok? A partir de lo que usted escuchó, transformando esas preguntas en terceras personas, utilizando el auxiliar das. Nuestro sujeto era Alan. Entonces necesito que me ayude con la 4 y 5.
Ya, entonces, Alan, do you get to work?
Okay, and the other one?
Alan, time do you finish?
Okay, thank you, miss. But those are no questions. Thank you. Okay, let me see another student, Mr. Mosquera, please help me with the number 4 and 5. Questions.
What time does Alan get up? A ver, what time does Alan get to work? Does Alan enjoy the work?
Okay, the number 5 is enjoy. Enjoy. I can't see the verb enjoy there. The number 5 is finish.
Yo me guié por el audio.
Okay, no problem. If you say, does Alan enjoy his work? Okay, now help me with the number 5, please.
What time? A ver, what time does Alan finish?
Finish what? Finish?
Finish work.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now we have 6 and 7. 6 and 7 is gonna be, okay, Mr. Nixon, thank you.
What time does he get home? What time does he go to bed?
Okay, if you just say he, no problem, okay? He or Alan, both works. Thank you. Ok, chicos, lo que hemos practicado en este momento es terceras personas. Lo que usted escuchó al inicio en el audio era cuando tenemos una conversación, en este caso, primera y segunda persona. Por eso utilizaban los auxiliares do you, ok? Do you. Now, we're going to practice. In the next activity, we're going to combine, ok? Vamos a combinar, to combine questions with the auxiliary verb do. You get you partner's information and then you write a short profile in third person. Please, let me explain in a better way. Let me stop this and let me explain in a better way. Probably you don't understand what we're talking about. Okay, let me share my screen once again. Okay, this is the way we need to practice. No grammar. Okay, can you see this? Can you see the exercises?
Yes.
Okay, that's correct. So we have 20 minutes to carry out this activity. Now listen, in the next activity, gonna be in pair. You're going to work in pair. You will have a conversation. You know what I mean? You will have a conversation with your classmate, with your partner. One to the other, or each other gonna make these questions. One student made a question. What time do you get up on Wednesdays? So the other students say, I get up at 6 a.m., 4 a.m., 7 a.m., 10 a.m., well, it's up to you. And then you continue. Question number 2, where did you eat lunch? I eat lunch at home, or just say, I eat lunch at work. I eat lunch in a restaurant. Okay, it's an open question. Toda la información que vaya diciendo su compañero, usted la va anotando. Question by question. ¿Ok? ¿A qué hora te levantas? ¿Ok? De lunes a viernes, por decirlo así, weekdays, que son Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Entonces usted anota. Usted ve cómo se llama su compañero y al momento que usted está anotando y empieza con el nombre, ya es tercera persona. Entonces necesita cambiar esa información en third person. ¿Ok? When you finished, then you switch. So the other student asks the question, and the one who made the question first start writing the information from the other partner. Okay? When you finish, at the end, the whole information or all the pieces of the information, you rewrite it and make a short profile of your partners. Okay? A short profile. Cuando haya terminado, okay, comienza a ordenar todo y la actividad del día de hoy es que usted me haga un perfil de su compañero con el que le tocó, utilizando estas preguntas. All of this. Al momento que yo digo hacer un perfil, quiere decir que va a utilizar el nombre de su compañero y eso es tercera persona. Okay? So you write in third person a short profile. Remember, step number 1, question, one to the other, questions. You interchange information. Then you write, you start writing, okay? You start writing a short profile. Y por favor, que ya tengo yo experiencia en este tipo de actividades. No habla español, de eso se trata, ¿ok? Va a haber tiempo que van a estar solos, no puedo supervisar tanto. No van a decir, oye, ¿y en dónde comes? Ah, yo como en un restaurante, chévere, chévere. Y comienzan a notar, vacancísimo. ¿Y qué hacen los fines de semana? Yo estoy con mis amigos. De eso no se trata, pues tienes que hablar inglés. What time did you get out on weekdays? Okay, so you answer the question in English, no Spanish. That's the point. Okay, guys, so let me stop this. And this activity is graded. Esta actividad también es calificada. This activity is graded. Obviamente trabaja en grupo, pero es individual al final. ¿Ok? Porque usted es la que usted va a crear el perfil en third person. ¿Ok? Here we go. Let me share. Okay, so on the chat box, you will find the link of the questions.
Antes de todo, ¿puedo volver a compartir la pantalla porque no logré copiar las últimas preguntas?
No, ya compartí. Ahí está el link. Descargue la actividad. Ahí están las preguntas. You have the link. Descargue, por favor. Tenemos 20 minutos suficiente para esto. Por favor, English, no Spanish. That's its activity. That's the point of this activity. Recuerde, primer paso, formula preguntas con do, you, las mismas que están en esa actividad. Su compañero responde y usted va anotando. Termina usted, cambio. El otro pregunta, el otro toma al final, en forma individual, hace un perfil de esa persona. Como va a ser tercera persona, porque puede ser él o ella, aplica las reglas de las terceras personas, the spelling rules. Okay? Here we go. Okay, so we have 25 students. Okay, guys, here we go. Good luck. English, please. No español. No, please. English, practice. Ese es el propósito de esta oración, de esta actividad. Anderson Rivas y Yamilet Holguín, por favor, ingresen. No perderán esta actividad.